right, warriors, welcome to this post review of the AM session. Subscribe if you haven't, and like and comment if you would like to see more of this or something else. Today we will break down our loss and the silver bullet trade that we took, and why I looked for longs when the market plummeted. Right. Let's see now. We go to the higher time frame first. I usually look on the on NQ for the analysis, and we are looking at the equal highs on the monthly, weekly, and daily. So the weekly is pushing up. The whole week we have been pushing up, and on the daily we can see that we made two large range days before. So that we had two large range day made me think that we might not have a third one. And the fact that we are inside the daily fair value gap, this orange here, which are orange because I think it's going to be an inversion fair value gap due to that we closed Tuesday above the midpoint, the CE of this fair value gap. So I thought we would continue using the quadrants, the upper quadrants, and maybe the midpoint and the high for trades. I also took this week, the daily week, and made quadrants out of that, which was salient to this AM session. On the 1 hour, let's see. Yeah, this is how the 1 hour looks right now. We went up to this wick CE and then went down, and now we're going up to a 4 hours fair value gap again. On the 50 minutes, let's go down to the 5 minutes. And the 1 minute. Let's break down the trade idea I had. So the 9:30 candle pushed up, and we got the displacement up, and the ES at the same time was a little bit more reluctant. It went a different way. They were disjointed, which I mentioned in the chat during the live stream. Oh my God, here we are. So the 9:30 is here, went up, then we went down and up, down and up and down. And when we came down at 10:16, we made a low and divergence against the NQ. So that we took out the pre-session low here made me interesting in longs. And we dipped into this 50 minutes fair value gap. We also have a 1 hour fair value gap here. So when we dipped into that and made a divergence and displayed higher, we made a fair value gap and also did the same thing here in ES. So why did I take ES? Because the divergence was with a higher low on ES and a lower low on NQ. So ES was for me stronger. So when we displaced, I put my entry just above, below this wick low, and the stop loss at the midpoint at this wick, like that. I think like this, and I always take 2.25 R. So my targets were somewhere here, and we actually went down and almost stopped us out, and that's why this is so good to be just under a wick CE. So saved there, pushed up almost 1.8 R. Then we just reversed and plummeted. The NQ, let's see, did the same thing. But here it was more close to our target. So it went up to a 5-minute fair value gap, and therefrom it just went down. Did I follow my rules? Yes. I had a clear bias. I was bullish. I was just waiting for the pre-session lows to be taken. After that, we pushed up. We made a fair value gap inside our time, which is 9:50 to 11. This was 10, let's see, 10:25 this candle, and 10:27 for the entry. 10:28 for the entry. Yeah. So inside the time with divergence and a clear target, which was those highs here. So the trade was correct. I set and forget. So that is something I do because I have had discipline problems during the last years. So I was break even though my system was very profitable, but I didn't make any money. So now my rule is to set and forget. I push down the trade. I set a trade with the clear target 2.25 R if it's suitable for the structure. Otherwise, I don't take it, and I just leave. I leave. And you saw that I didn't leave some days ago on the live stream because I live stream now. And then I pushed up the stop loss and I was stopped out break even though the trade later went to target. So that's why I have to leave. So I will try to learn how to stay and keep analyze. But for now, when I push the trade in, I will go from the charts, and I will let you continue to watch, of course, and I will get back always when the trade is a target or stop, and I will probably always do a post trade review because that's how I learn and how I journal also. So I always journal this. I take a picture and put it in my Word document and save it for later. So in the end of the week, I can review the week. But we are, as I said, we reached this daily wick CE. So it's all, and we pushed up the last 2 days. So a retrace now is not, it wouldn't be wrong to not trade today, actually. But when the setup came and you see it almost went to my target, so it wasn't wrong either. But yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, right? Yeah, that was it for today. Let's see how we will do tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's a good trading day. I think it will be. And we will see if we will continue lower or if this is just a small little retrace. Let's have a look at the chart. 2 hours I like right now. The consolidation here, which I thought was building up for more shorts here in the beginning of the week with the war that happened, but we instead, of course, pushed up. So we retraced here, and we have to see how we reacted this 2 hours and 4 hour fair value gap inversion fair value gap. We have equal lows here now, and yeah, if then this is perfect here to see where we will go. I have to see where the ES are. Here are ES. 2 hours, okay. We still has those equal highs and higher time frame as target, but we also can push up higher. I think we have a quite of a divergence here. ES went down here. Okay, not a divergent, but yeah, we have a divergent. Okay. Okay, so during the London session tomorrow, we'll check in again and see if we push up here or if we go down into the deeper side of the daily fair value gap. It's very obvious that in the beginning of the week, I said we will use the quadrant this week to be traded because we have such a large range day behind us. So we have worked on the lower quadrant, 25%. We have worked the midpoint, and we definitely worked the upper part here. So let's see tomorrow, and I will try to live stream from 9:30 tomorrow to trade some silver bullets together. Viking style, of course, aggressive but with discipline. So stay tuned, and if you like this kind of reviews, put a comment in, and why not follow me here or on my social media. Thank you for having a look. See you tomorrow. Bye.